Hey everybody, welcome back. My elbow just popped to Ogre Speed Shop. On this episode or this video, we're going to talk about or go into repairing the battery hold down on the 2000 Camaro, on Jason's Camaro. And just to let you all know that we just passed 500 subscribers here, which is awesome. Pretty happy about that. So we're halfway to the 1,000. And I want to try to get to 1,000 by my birthday, which is in May, which would be cool. So if you can help me out with that, it'd be awesome. But let's get into the video and get this battery hold down fixed. So I decided today was a good day to fix the tie down for the battery, because I pulled the overflow tank out over here. And I just got it to pull off there because that bolt for the tie down is actually broken. It's got a crack in it, but I think it's still good. It's not leaking or anything. So I think it'll still hold a battery. I just got to get a new tie down. The first thing I got to do is get that bolt out, because yep, that's kind of welded in there. Not welded, but it's definitely not coming out. And when I pull the tank out, you can see there's quite a bit of rust in there. So I'm going to go ahead and treat that for rust as well, and hopefully get this so it won't rust out anymore. You can see it's actually got a little bit of pinhole in there, but other than that, she looks pretty good. I tried using one of the tools I showed you in one of my tool videos. Let's see if it works to pull this little wire clip out. Look at that. That's pretty damn good. Can't go too much higher, but at least it'll give me a chance to get up underneath there and put some rust converter on it. But yeah, there you go. That tool works pretty good. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and just put some lock pliers on there and put some anti-seize, not anti-seize, but a PB blaster on there. See if that'll help to break that loose. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is spray with some PB blaster after I turn it on. These new bottles just get me. I'm going to lock on a small pair of vice grips. See if I can get it to spin just on its own before I try to add heat or anything. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? I thought I was going to get out the heat and everything, but that just came loose just like that. I'll get my needle nose on. Spin it out just like that. Yep. All right, let's go back to the little ones. I need to start a pair of pliers. All right. There you go, look at that. Got her out. Hopefully they got one in stock at O'Reilly's. I was just in town too. I don't know if they're going today or not. Let's clean that up. Get the brush on there just a little bit in this area just to clean up some of that overflow and battery dust. Not battery dust, but battery acid. See a little bit on there. All right. Good enough for government work, in my opinion. Get this all wiped down, rinsed down, cleaned up. All right, so we got the good old Rust-Oleum rust reformer here. I'm going to spray down all that open metal there, and just so it doesn't rust anymore. Kind of a tough area to get into. you gotta make sure you have a full can or fairly full can to do this. You gotta be fine. Figure if Jace wants to do more to it, then he can, but that's a lot of work to do. So we'll see. Still need these hood bumpers. But let's go ahead and let that dry, and I'll come back when it's dry. So I'm getting a little impatient here. I'm gonna see if I can just dry it a little quicker. Getting the heat going. Main reason I'm doing this is because I got a new battery for it. And it's just a 1-year warranty one from Walmart, but I want to see if that battery I've been using could be the issue. A couple people think it might be, and who knows? It's worth finding out. The battery is $56 or $59 at Walmart, so for 1 year. Anybody get the whole dried up so I can thread chase through it. So let's go get the thread chaser for that. All right, so we got ourselves a M8 by 125 for this hole. So let's get it started in there and get those threads cleaned out so they don't do that again. And when I put the new battery in, I'll put some anti-seize on that. All right, that's all the way through, so I should be able to spin it out by hand if I can, and it's nice and clean. Those threads are ready to go. Cool, that easy. So I'm gonna look around the shop here, see if I have a battery tie down or a battery hold down, one of those like V-block style ones. If I do, then we're good, but otherwise I might have to go back to town. All right, so just got back from the ye old land of ire, O'Reilly's. And this is a kit they had. It's a Super Start hold down kit, part number 08787. Not sponsored by O'Reilly's, just it's one place that had it. So basically the only thing I needed out of this was this little guy right here. And this is the bolt that will fit in there, but I think it's a little too short. So I also stopped by Atwood's and picked up a couple longer bolts. So now I got 3 bolts to choose from to make sure it goes through. Because it has to go through the thickness of this right there, which is pretty thick, and this, and then actually bolt in there. So hopefully the bolts I got are long enough. God, they almost don't look like they're long enough. But let's hope this one here is. So let's get into it. Get that thing put back in. Let's get this overflow tank / battery tray put back in. It's real simple. It just fits down inside there, and there is. Once it's in there, there's one bolt that holds it in. This looks like another M8. No noise. Let's see if this will actually fit down in there now and tighten. Oh yeah. I'm glad I stopped and got those other bolts because the one that came with it was never going to fit. But now we'll have a battery tie down that actually holds. All right, just went with the good old EverStart battery, 1-year warranty one from Walmart, just because it's cheap. It was only $59. So again, not sponsored, just I bought it. I paid for everything myself here. Get this thing put in there. Go ahead and bolt down the hold down. Now I don't have to worry about this sliding and hitting that anymore. There we go. Hopefully it won't slide now. All right, so let's get the battery cables back up. I disconnected this one just to move it out of the way. Hopefully I'm not blocking your view here. I don't know about anybody else, but it's usually a good idea just because I always hook up the positive first, and that's usually what most manuals tell you to do. And the reason being because that way when you're tightening it down, it's not connected. So when you're tightening this down, and as long as you're not connected on the negative, you can run into stuff, like the metal ground of the body, and not have to worry about it arcing and sparking and welding itself to each other. So always do the negative last. It's just good practice. All right, there we go. Now it's nice and tight. And you can't slide around and slide into the condenser, not condenser, the evac canister thing. Now let's fire it up and see what happens. All right, there you have it. We went in and repaired the battery hold down, put a new battery in it, just to have a new battery in it, and we're good to go. I did forget to clip that clip back in, but I don't really care. It ain't a big deal, so. But there you go. All right, let's conclude this video on replacing or fixing that battery tie down. So now we don't have to worry about it sliding around and shorting itself out. And just want to point out that I just hit 500 subscribers here, and I really appreciate that for everybody who subscribed. Leave a like down there if you like the video. Leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is in May. So if you can help me out with that, that'd be great. So until next time, I'll see you later.